welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Anne, and this is All the Budgeting. I am on a path, a journey to repair and recover from filing for Chapter 13 bankruptcy in November of 2021, and I am utilizing a cash envelope budgeting method to help me do that. And so what I do on this channel is I do paycheck stuffings, side hustle stuffings. I close out my budget every month, which includes a net worth calculation, and I do cash condensing videos whenever I need to. So if that is something that is interesting to you, I do hope that you would consider subscribing. And if you watch my videos, liking and commenting really does help me get found in the YouTube algorithm. I am planning to do a 500 subscriber giveaway, and I'm coming close. I'm around 450 right now, so I'm hoping to do that within the next month or so. So if you want to get in on that, make sure that you are subscribed, and then once we hit the 500 mark, I will post instructions on the giveaway and all of that. So okay, so on to today's video. So I am doing my second paycheck cash stuffing for the month of June. I do get paid twice a month from my full-time job. So this is my second paycheck from June 21st. So let me bring this up a bit so you can read it a little easier. I am hoping that for my monthly closeout video, I will have my digital version of this planner in use. I'm just in the final stages of testing, and I'm real excited to get that finalized and on my Etsy shop and available for others. So I will also offer the planner in a printable version like this, as well as just some of the individual sheets. If you don't want the whole planner, you just want to utilize some of the sheets. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, that'll be up. So, okay, my income for this paycheck. So my paycheck was slightly less than what I had planned. It was $3,907, so it was about $22 less than normal. And that is because I work for a really big company, and so we have a lot of great benefits. And one of the benefits we have is an app where you can connect your Fitbit or Apple Watch or any kind of monitor like that, and you accumulate points based on your activity and your sleep and different things. And then you can exchange those points for gift cards. And so I had cashed in about $70 worth of Amazon gift cards, and that gets added to your paycheck as taxable income. So that's why it's a little bit less. I was a little confused at first, like, why is it less? I'm salaried. It should be the same. But that's why. So nice benefit, and I just need to remember to cash them in smaller increments to limit the impact on the paycheck. So lesson learned for me. So and then I had about $100 in rollover, and if you're new, rollover is just basically what I don't spend from like my grocery budget, my spending budget. If any of my bills come in less than what I had allocated, that just goes into rollover. I add it to the next paycheck to get added to my sinking fund. So that's just what rollover is. So my total income that I'm working with is $4,007. My fixed bills and expenses, I've mentioned this before, so I don't stuff this. This stays in my checking account, and I just pay those bills directly from there. So I like to just account for those separately. So those total bills and expenses for this paycheck period comes to $2,877, which leaves me $1,130 to stuff today. So let's get to the second sheet and then get my money out and count that. So $1,130 is what we're looking for here. I need to move that up and over just a bit. Sorry if you're not always going to be able to see all of the bills, but I don't have much room here. So, okay, so I have 1, 2, 300, 354, 455, 556, 620, 40, 60, 80, 720, 40, 60, 88, 820, 40, 60, 80, 920, 930, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1000, 1010, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1100, 1105, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 7, 8, 9, 30. So 1,130. All right, so per usual, we are going to start with my priority 1 binder. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me just move these down here so that you can see them all. I know I like to see the cash, but I also don't want to have my phone up so high that it makes it really hard to see. So, third world problems, I guess. So, okay, starting with my priority 1 binder, my emergency fund is going to get its normal $50. So, we're going to add that to what we currently have. And so we have 1,000 in the bank, 1, 2, 253, 354, 455, 550, 570, 90, 610, 630, 650. So 1,650. I do have to dip into this because I've mentioned on some of my other videos, the refund that I got from the debt settlement company. I have to pay like 10,000 something to the trustee, the bankruptcy trustee, which then it just comes off of my total. I had given the wrong amount to my attorney of what that settlement was, and I'm not going to bore you with the whole long story, but I have to give another $400 to the trustee. It was my mistake, so I have it in my emergency fund. Again, it will just end up coming off of the bankruptcy in the end, so it's not wasted money by any means, but I'm going to have to take about $400 out of the emergency fund in order to do that. So that kind of stinks, but I have it, so it is what it is. Okay, extra debt is getting $40 today. And I did the math, and I think I wasn't going to pay my phone off first. I was going to focus on the AC unit, but the way it all worked out, the phone would actually get paid off just naturally before the AC unit. And it really didn't impact when I'd be able to pay that off. Long story, but I should be able just to, with this extra 40, I should have enough to completely pay my phone off. So I think I'm going to do that and then put I think it's about $36, $37 from my phone bill, which then my phone bill will come down by that, and I will just pay that towards the AC unit, along with the regular payment. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So adding 40 to extra debt, I have 1, 2, 253, 320, 40, 60, 80, 4, 20, 40, 60, 85, 510, 15. Yeah, and that's, I think I owe 513. So I think I'm gonna, when I do my cash condensing, which I will do as my next video, I will just take this out, put it in the bank, and pay that, so that my phone is paid off. First step paid off. So I have 515 in there. Health is getting its normal 70. I did have to dip into this one a bit with some prescriptions and medical bills, but that's why I'm adding, more into it, and a consistent amount is to kind of cover those things, because I do have some health conditions right now that do require medication and stuff like that. So adding the 70 in, I currently have 152, 253, 350, 370, 395. So 395. Home maintenance is getting 15. So currently in home maintenance, I have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. Home improvement is getting 15. Currently in home improvement, I have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 105, 10, 15, 20. So 120 in home improvement. My home maintenance, this envelope says 70, but I counted 65. So let's double count that home maintenance. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. I do have 70. I miscounted that. Home improvement I just did. Car maintenance is getting 15. Okay, car maintenance is getting 150, or it has 150, 70, 90, 210, 230, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 290. Let's double count that. No, that says 3. Oh my goodness, I can't. It's Friday night. I just finished working, and yeah, I think my brain is mush. Okay, let's double count this. So 150, 70, 90, 210, 230, 240, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. So no, 290. So my envelope is wrong. Okay. I will fix that later. I think I just, yeah, I added wrong. Oh my goodness. Okay, pet care is getting 185. I mentioned, I think last time, my cat Bailey needs a dental cleaning. And I think the quote that they gave me, I'm putting aside about 500 for that. And I should have more than enough with this stuffing, so I can go ahead and get that scheduled. Because, need to take care of my little fur baby. All right, so currently in pet care now with adding 185, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 470, 90, 510, 530, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. So 565. So yeah, more than enough, which is good. All right, electronics is getting 15. So currently in electronics, I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. I had mentioned a while back that I needed to upgrade my RAM in my laptop because it was just so slow. I did that and wow, it makes such a huge difference. So if you have a laptop or a desktop computer that is running really slow, I would look into increasing the RAM because holy cow, it makes a big difference. Okay, so extra week. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550, 570, 580, 90, 600. So that is fully funded then for the rest of 2022. Which is great. And so I'll be taking this out and putting it in the bank. But I'm going to keep adding to it because I am going to have extra weeks next year as well. So 5, 10, 15. So $615. That's great. I don't have to worry about that. And what that is, in case you're new, is because I get paid twice a month, but I try and get 2 weeks out of each paycheck in terms of groceries, spending, and gas money. Sometimes there's some extra weeks thrown in there. And so what I do is I put aside just that amount of money because all of my bills are taken care of from my paycheck. So I literally just need, for those extra weeks, my grocery money, my spending money, and gas. So that's about $300. And so there's 2 more extra weeks for the whole year of 2022. So now I'm fully set for 2022, and then I can start working on next year's as well. I think there's 4 next year. So, okay, yeah, this is super chunky. I don't know if you can see that. Let me show you in this way because I don't know. I like when the envelopes get really chunky like this though. But yeah, I'll definitely be doing a cash condensing. I think it's been about 3 months since I last did one of those. So I'm more than due for that. Okay, so moving on to my priority 2 binder. So here's that rollover, obviously empty right now. So groceries, out of each paycheck, I take $300. That's $150 each week. So that's 2 $100 bills and 2 50s. So 1, 2, 253. My gas money that I budget $100 per paycheck. That stays in my checking account so that I can just use my debit card. I do work from home, and so I'm very lucky in that I don't drive a ton. And so it is not uncommon for me not to spend all of that gas money. And in fact, last pay period, I didn't spend any. So that's nice. Then it just gets added to rollover and things like that. So okay, spending is I budget $100 a week for spending, so $200 a paycheck. That is all in 20s. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. Hair, I budget $100 for each paycheck. This one is broken down a bit, so it's 5 singles, a 5, 2 10s, a 20, and a 50. So this should be 100. So 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 7, 8, 9, 100. And that reminds me, my stylist is going to be going out on maternity leave. I need to text her sister, who might be taking her clients on while she's out, but I don't know what her schedule is and what her prices are and all that kind of stuff. So I need to get that all straightened out because I like to go every 3 weeks since I do get my hair colored and all that kind of stuff. So don't want to forget about that. Okay, subscriptions, getting 35. I am fully funded for all of my subscriptions for this year, so now I'm working on next year's. Once I am fully funded for next year, I will stop funding this envelope until January of 2023. Okay, so currently in subscriptions, I have 150 in the bank, 250, 270, 90, 310, 330, right? 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 4, 405, 10, 15. So 415. Vacation is getting 15. Just came back, so now I'm just building up for my next one. Don't have any current plans, but I just like to kind of put aside for these things so that, you know, when I do want to do it, I have the money, right? So, okay, so vacation, I have 10, 20, 25, 30. Christmas is getting 15. So currently in Christmas, I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 105, 110. Okay, sorry about that little break. Somebody came to the door. So holiday dinner is getting 5. And so that has now 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. And then gifts is getting 5. I did have to take out of gifts for my niece's birthdays, and then I have the last gift for the year is my mom in August, and so that is funded, so now I'm working towards next year. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 55. So I have in here. Alrighty, so that does it for priority 2. And then last but not least, my priority 3. And everything in here is getting $5. So entertainment. I'm really wanting to, there's some movies that I want to see. I do want to see the Jurassic Park, although it's 2.5 hours long. I don't know that I can sit through that. I prefer those really long movies to do at home so I can pause when I need to. I want to see the Top Gun movie, the Minions, and so there's some good movies out. So maybe I'll dip into this for going to see a couple movies this summer. Okay, so entertainment currently has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80. I don't know how much movies are these days. I have not gone to see a movie in the theater since before COVID. So it's been a couple of years. I do prefer to kind of do that stuff at home. I have a really nice kind of home theater set up in my basement with surround sound and the whole thing. Nice big TV, comfy couch, but it is sometimes nice to actually go to a theater. So, all right, so currently in close, I just have $15. And I know I've mentioned this before, but all the envelopes that you see me using are available in my Etsy shop, which I do have linked below. These are printable, and I do come out with new releases every month. And so if you are in the market for some printable envelopes, some envelope trackers that you can insert in. The envelopes come in two formats, both with the tracker and without, and then there's the trackers separately, and then also the cash breakdown slips that you can take to the teller to get the denominations of bills that you want. Which my tellers often comment on my cash break. They're like, "Oh, where'd you get this? Those are pretty." So yeah, so it's kind of fun. Okay, so currently in beauty, I have 10, 25. Miscellaneous, getting 5. So currently in miscellaneous, I have 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. New car. I have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 115. New house. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 115. And then last but not least, planner stuff. I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, $100. So that does it for today's cash stuffing. So next up, I will be doing a cash condensing video. So I'm going to try and film that actually tomorrow, if I can. And then, so that'll be up on Thursday. And then after that will be my normal budget closeout video, which will actually also do include a quarterly kind of debt update and all of that. So that'll come at you next Monday. So yeah, so stay tuned for all of that. But until then, I hope you all have a great week. Thanks. Bye.